So I made $108 million online.
Let's say I want to become Iman Gadzhi, and this is one of my photos. All I'm going to do is to go to my handy dandy AI application, click creator, and then click create project. And I'll name it Dream to Become Iman. Click continue. I will click here and upload my selfie. The next thing I'm going to do is to click continue, and I will either click this from YouTube button and select the video from YouTube, or upload the video from my hard drive. Then all I'm going to do is to click submit, and boom, the application will take care of the rest. In case you didn't know, it will take a little time to render the video, but before that, let me show you a few of my transformations.
It's always harder, takes longer, and costs more than you think it will. It makes sense because if it didn't, then everyone would have it.
This is Mosh Hormozi.
Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi.
And this is Mufti Moshmeng. A fair warning, this AI tool is supposed to be used with the videos and images that you have rights to use. I'm showing you for entertainment purpose only, just to demonstrate the power of this AI application. And we are ready.
So I made $108 million online doing this. And by the end of today's video, you're gonna be able to just copy me, because I'm gonna break down the process of how I created an offer to monetize my audience that printed $1 million.
My brothers and sisters, please welcome Mosh Gadzhi. Did you look at the thumbnails? Even the faces on the thumbnails turned into me.
Back when virtually no one knew me. And since then, I've built a $108 million online empire on the back of
Iman and his team. If you are watching this video, I'm not gonna use it anywhere. This is for entertainment purpose only, and just to show the demo of how the application works. By the way, feel free to buy it. I'll put the link in the description. You must be asking, why am I sharing this with you? Is it just because it's my application? I'm proud of it. I want to sell and make money. I think there is more important reason for that. Yes, this is the website for this application. The link is in the description. This is probably only one AI application on the planet that gives you this kind of result at a one-time price. This is the launch special price, and we are going to turn it into monthly and annual recurring soon. Before it happens, feel free to get it as fast as possible. Now, the reason I'm sharing this with you, because it directly resonates with the video we are going to talk about today.
So with that being said, let's head to the airport.
So I made $108 million online doing this. And by the end of today's video, you're gonna be able to just copy me, because I'm gonna break down the process of how I created an offer to monetize my audience that printed $1 million back when virtually no one knew me. And since then, I've built a $108 million online empire on the back of this. This is the exact same process the most successful influencers, gurus, everyone that you watch online uses to monetize their audience and print millions from it.
What you have just seen is a copywriting method, and it's called getting attention. The first thing he said about $100+ million that he has earned, but the number is too big, so he assured you that he's going to share a step-by-step process so even you can do it. Then your question is, are others doing it as well? So he mentioned and showed other known big brands and celebrities doing the same thing. But his audience is way too big for you. So he says,
Well, as the small micro personal brands use to make 5 to 6 figures a month with less than 10,000 followers. Now, before I go into that, you're probably asking yourself, why the f are you on a business jet?
to assure you that it is applicable to you, he mentions that even accounts with small audience are doing 5 to 6 figures a month. That is great. He completely grabbed your attention. But in order to hold his position as an authority and keep having your attention at the same time, he goes back to the show-off mode.
Now, before I go into that, you're probably asking yourself, why the f are you on a business jet? And the answer is, well, why not? Because I know that by the time I land, I would have made more money than I spent to charter this business jet. How? With the exact type of product that I'm going to teach you how to put together in today's video.
That's the ultimate goal of anyone who wants to make money. Being able to afford a business jet and earning the cost of the jet while you are traveling. Guys, we are learning copywriting, grabbing attention, and how the big guys do it. You must be asking, how do I know all this? Because everyone has to go through the same process. And in order to build my 8-figure business, I had to learn the same system. And I thought, instead of just showing this video or say what I want to say, why not I break down to you what Iman Gadzhi is doing so you can learn, follow the same steps, and when you see an opportunity, you can compare and take an educated decision. As usual, before shooting my video, I already analyzed this video using AI, and I'm ready to give you a step-by-step and actionable steps so you can take action right now and get results. The system in this video has 5 steps called scale. If you don't do this L step right, you will lose big time, and eventually it will lead you to guaranteed failure. So keep watching, and this is where you become rich, inshallah. Step number 1, select unique value zone.
Let me just show you right now how to find where the gold is before you ever need to dig a single hole in the first place. So let's get into the process. It's actually a 3-step process. I call it productizing. This is a proven process to turn information into digital products that has $1 million potential. And listen, you don't need any professional experience or established authority to do this. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be the most valuable skill for 2025. And here's what you need to understand, because this is the entire premise this process is based on.
Now, after all these numbers and show-offs, you might be thinking that you need experience. So he assures you that he don't need experience. And to make it sound easy, he says it's only 3 steps. Because 3 is a number that people love to hear. And they believe it's only 3 steps, it's probably easy. Well, I'm not saying it's hard, but we will figure out whether it's just 3 steps or more or even less. My goal is to give you enough information so you can see through these opportunities, and when there is a time of taking a decision, you can take an educated decision and you make 0 mistake when you need to trust someone with your hard-earned money.
Information is everywhere now. Anything you want to learn, it's already out there on the internet. And to be honest, it's been like that for years. But here's the problem, and this is where the opportunity sits. There's simply too much information out there for us to consume it ourselves. And the other issue is it's all scattered, it's all over the place. There's no order to it. And that is exactly why you need to learn how to synthesize information. And by the way, that is the key word to success here, synthesize.
He just introduced a new word called synthesize that he's going to use it in the video, so he wants you to be familiar with it. But before that, he defined the word by saying that there's all kinds of information out there, which is true. And you know that, I know that, he knows that. And we also know that all this information are all over the place. By saying this and by establishing the word synthesize, he re-established the authority that he is the one who knows the right information. So he is about to give you on a silver platter. He also mentioned another word, which is productize. This way, he is warming you up with something that down the line, he's going to show you a product and you will have to make a decision about accepting the product or not. So it seems that he is giving away education and information, and he's actually helping you. But at the same time, he's establishing authority and trust, because he's going to do the same thing with you. And by the time he does that, you will be ready for it because you already consumed the content, the theory, and you accepted it.
When I say synthesize, I mean taking all these different pieces of information that are scattered all over the place in no order and combining them into one coherent idea, one single solution. And we do this in 3 steps. First, you find what I call a unique value zone. That is finding a high value problem to solve.
This was the first step. And to come to this point, he spent 15 minutes to prepare you. So when you hear this, you accept it.
Now, I have this thing called problem farming that I'm going to show you in just a second, and it's actually going to help you to do that. Second, you synthesize all that information about the problem into knowledge. And listen, knowledge is just organized information. And to organize that information into knowledge, that's where we use the process of synthesizing. We're going to turn all that information into a method. Think of it as turning knowledge into a step-by-step action plan that actually fixes a real-world problem.
Although it sounds like he's telling you what to do, you are going to follow this video, learn what to do, and get your desired results. But at the same time, he's preparing you that he's going to do the same thing with you. And at the end, he will offer a solution to your problem. Guys, this is called the art of persuasion. It has nothing to do with the quality of what he's going to offer. It is the way to position yourself and your problem-solving offer in the marketplace the right way and delivering maximum value to your audience. And both you and your audience get benefit from that.
Now, I also have a process for this called visceral transformation mapping, and I'm going to break this down in just a minute. And then finally, we're going to package that method into a digital product that you can sell for $20, $500, or $2,000, and you can sell that thousands of times as an automated digital product. And by the way, you could sell that for $2, $3, $5, even $10,000 a handful of times with your minimum viable digital product.
Did you notice what happened just now? He told you the end goal is to create a product and sell it for $20, $500, $2,000, and he's preparing you with these numbers. And by telling you all this and showing the price, he's establishing the value that he is going to offer you. And he's preparing you with these prices. Maybe there will be an offer of $20, maybe $500, and maybe $2,000, or maybe something else and more interesting. Keep watching.
When running it as a coaching offer. And I know some of you guys are thinking, Iman, is it actually possible to create this once and sell it 1,000 times? Yes, and I can tell you for a fact, it is. I have sold a digital product more than 1,000 times in a single day, and I've done that more than a dozen times in my career. I've had products ranging from $27 all the way up to $1,500. And here's the crazy thing, I actually sold that $1,500 product 1,000 times in a day, more times in my career than I did the $27 one.
The reason he's emphasizing on selling a $1,500 product 1,000 times per day is that he's saying 1,000 people per day are buying it. So if you are offered something valuable of this price, you can buy that too. It's a norm. He's warming you up and preparing for a big offer. But we don't have a lot of time. We want to move faster, so the next step is create a transformation map. Guys, at any point, if you feel that it is a lot of information to take, you don't have time for this, energy for this, you need help and you want to take more done for you approach, then you can skip this video, go to the link in the description for a 99% done for you system. In that video, I will show you step by step what we do with digital products and digital business and affiliate marketing with a completely free method of getting customers using AI, automation, and 99% done for you system. Watch that training from beginning to end and you will have a clear idea how you can take advantage of the system. And at the end, you will learn about our program. The same program where our beginner members are making $500, $300 commissions every single week and sometimes every single day. All these people you see joined our program as a complete beginner and they were able to fast forward their results because we have a step-by-step system and 99% of the technical work is completely done for you. So as a beginner, they didn't have to take the hassle of learning everything themselves and doing it all by themselves. This is the fastest way to getting results, inshallah. You can take the free training anytime and take an educated decision.
All right, so let's get into step 2. And by now you're probably thinking, okay, how do I solve such problems, especially in the case where I don't have any knowledge on it to begin with? Listen, this is where what I call the synthesis process comes in. And I'll be honest with you guys, this is exactly what I use to extract knowledge, whether it's from someone's head or from all the existing information scattered across the internet. Think of it like this. It's basically a knowledge extraction process that turns you into an overnight expert at solving that specific pain point for your unique value zone.
Iman already explained to you that there will be a unique value zone. You will be selling knowledge or digital products. But at this point, you might be thinking you are busy with your 9 to 5 and you don't have any expertise that you can actually sell as a digital product and make money. So he's reassuring you that there is a process out there that will turn you into an overnight expert at solving that specific pain point of your target audience. And here we go.
And here's what you need to understand, and this is so important. There's already a method out there that fixes your audience's exact problem. You just need to find it. This way, instead of trying to figure out everything on your own and spending months learning every little thing about this problem, here is what you are going to do instead.
Not only he is telling you that there is a method out there, he's also saying that you don't need to figure out yourself because he's going to share it with you. And this way, he's positioning himself of the authority of solving your problem. So you listen to him, agree with him, and eventually get ready to accept everything he's going to say.
We start by curating the top 5 to 10 methods in our niche. Then you're going to look at their method and break it down into the 3 to 6 pillars that they implement to solve such problem. Then, and this is where it gets interesting, we're going to organize all this knowledge into what I call a visceral transformation map. I know it sounds complicated, but it's actually really simple. Your prospect is at point A right now, and they are experiencing this problem from their unique value zone. That is your starting point. They want to get to point B, where their problem is solved, and that's the end point. So to figure out what point A and point B look like for your customer, you just need to answer these 3 questions for each point. What do they have? What do they do? And what's their status?
And at this point, you are thinking, what do you have? What do you do? And what's your status? And you're automatically accepting that Iman has the map for your success to go from point A, where you are now, to point B, where you want to go.
So I'll show you some examples of answers to these questions in just a second. Now, what we're gonna do is map out exactly what steps they need to take to get from point A to point B. And we do that by taking those 3 to 6 pillars from the top experts' methods and putting them in a logical sequential order. And once we have all the pillars mapped out, we establish a clear goal for each step of your transformation map. And this becomes a backbone structure of your method.
You have noticed he blurred out the information in the bullet points. It's because he wants you to keep watching and keep believing that he has the solution for your success. And at the same time, he's giving you the education that you are going to have to do the same in order to deliver to your audience and charge your audience money for your education in the form of digital product.
As I said earlier, knowledge is just being able to connect different pieces of information together and make sense of it all. Like, listen, you're not out here trying to reinvent the wheel or copy someone else's shit. What you're doing is looking into what's already working, what's already proven, and then creating your own connections between these concepts. And that's literally it. Then, the next step in the synthesis process.
Did you notice he said that instead of figuring out all by yourself, try to reinvent the wheel? You should be looking into what's already working. Now your subconscious mind will automatically be looking forward to what Iman has to say about it. What Iman has that's already working. Now comes how to automate knowledge using AI. But when it comes to Iman Gadzhi, I won't be surprised if he spent $10,000 on copywriting just to write the script of this video. So everything comes with a proper intro. And here is the intro for step number 3.
Finally, with all that, we develop a few fill-in-the-blank resources to help them with these tasks. This way, you don't have to do things for them because they can execute everything themselves through these resources. And once you have all this mapped out, you will have your entire transformation map. That is the skeleton of your digital product right there.
It makes you feel like that it's so easy, so simple, and it's already built out for you. All you need to do is to put the pieces together in the right place, fill in the forms, and your money-making digital product is ready. But there is a catch.
And let me show you what this looks like in practice. And by the way, alongside this episode, I'm going to give you an entire worksheet that will help you with this entire synthesis process.
This is an additional hook. So you keep watching the rest of the video because the rest of the video is so important to make the whole thing work.
Now, when you fill out this worksheet, it will guide you through the right sequential train of thought to really help you synthesize all the knowledge you have extracted from the top experts in your area. Now, here's the crazy part.
This is the catch, and he's building a bridge towards something that he's going to wow you with.
This would have taken you f***ing forever. Like, we're talking 3 to 6 months of grinding, reading every book out there, finding all the top experts, understanding their methods, figuring out what you actually need to know and what's just fluff. It was a nightmare, but today, you can extract knowledge from books, videos, podcasts, research papers, literally everything from the top authorities in your industry and have it all organized for you without having to go through all of that yourself.
It is true, you can do it with a free tool, at least right now it's free, from Google, and it's called Notebook LM. And click Create New, and you can add up to 300 different sources. Google Docs, Google Slides, websites, YouTube videos, and even copied text to build an interactive knowledge base for you. For example, here I have added 4 different sources, and I'm going to ask AI summarize all the knowledge for making money online in one step-by-step and actionable training outline for beginners with 9-to-5 day job, and hit enter. Just check what's going on. Google's AI is working in the background, and it's basically summarizing and turning all these 4 sources into a step-by-step actionable training for making money online for beginners who have a 9-to-5 day job. Now you can save this as a note, and you can access it anytime by clicking here. And at this point, I want to share an interesting point with you. Check phase number 4, monetization strategies. It says one of them is online courses and one of them is digital products, which is exactly what Iman is teaching. But on top of all these methods, there is one method called affiliate marketing. Me and my students are all about affiliate marketing, because affiliate marketing gives you literally everything done for you. As I told you before, there is a training in the link in the description. It will show you how we built our 8-figure business using the power of affiliate marketing, digital marketing, free traffic, AI, and 99% done for your system. It's getting our students results, and you should watch this video training. Link is in the description. Take your time and watch.
And that's how I developed these program maps for my online e-learning platform, Digital Launchpad. As I said, I've been developing this tool for the last 12 months that does this entire process of synthesis for you. And I'm actually going to launch it next year as a standalone software.
Now he's giving you a quick hint that he already owns a platform, but he integrated AI to it, which will do the synthesis for you. And here is something interesting.
It's not going to be anything crazy. I'm going to make it pretty cheap. I'll probably charge like $30, $40 a month for it.
He's already giving you an upfront price idea. And this is the interesting part, what I wanted to tell you. When Iman spoke about $20, $500, and $2,000 offers, when he warmed you up with all these high prices, and you were kind of ready for it, when all of a sudden, he said the biggest problem-solving AI platform will be $30 to $40 a month. Now you take it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you will grab it the moment he launched it. Now the next step is super important, and I told you that without this step, you're going to lose a big opportunity. And this step is launching MVP, or minimum viable product. At this point, Iman is showing what his AI software is capable of. It can generate digital product outline in just one click. For example, this 5-week consultation plan for transitioning from offline to online conferences.
That is literally your entire digital product outline right there. This page right here could be worth $1 million. And then if you turn this into a digital product, it's game over.
And now you are excited. But how should you do it? Should you create the whole product all at once and then launch it?
So the $1 million question is, how do you turn this into a digital product? Well, that's when we go to our last step here, which is to package this offer. Remember what I mentioned earlier. Now, at first, we're going to deliver this digital product as a coaching offer. This is your MVP. Now, most people try to start right away with an automated digital product, basically selling it as a course. And this is the wrong way to do it.
Absolutely. You should not create the whole thing all at once. You should build MVP.
If you start with an automated digital product, you're gonna have to spend months developing the entire product before it makes any sales, which I strongly advise against, because you're gonna spend all this time on something that you don't even know if the market wants.
That's why you should create an MVP, or minimum viable product, which is the minimum deliverable, and just go out there and try to sell it. If people buy it, then you know it's going to be a winner. Come back to your drawing board, then build a full automated product. And the master himself is doing exactly the same thing what he's teaching. How do I know that? Iman has 5.43 million subscribers only on YouTube, and probably tens of millions across all social media. If you click on the link in the description, it takes you to this page. It does not sell you anything. It asks you to reserve your spot. You have to give up your name, your email, and your phone number, and he will send you email, and his sales call agents will call you and try to sell the offer. But before he actually created the product fully, he planned out a series of videos. And the video we are watching today is the 3rd episode of the series. Iman will make videos anyway, whether he sells something or not. So after sharing these content videos and basically pitch you the product, or MVP, his sales call agents will call you. And if he sees a lot of traction, a lot of people are buying, then he knows that this is a right product. Then he will go and create the complete product and completely automate it. That's why I said, if you don't do MVPs, you wait to create the complete and perfect product, then you are running into a big risk of losing time, money, and opportunity. And finally, my brothers and sisters, when you see your MVP is working fine, it's time to enhance and scale your offer with ads, different form of marketing, specialist sales teams, and you already know the pricing, don't you? Now, does this seem like an easy system for a beginner? I think it's better to say simple, but not easy. That's why, to make it easy, I recommend starting with a done-for-you approach, where all the technical work is done for you. We call our system a catch. It came from people asking me, hey Mosh, what's the catch in your system? C stands for a comprehensive and easy to follow step-by-step course. A stands for an active community. Like, we have a community of 418 members. These members come to the community group and ask any question they want. And I, as a mentor, and my team members jump right in and answer their questions. Inside the course area, there is a section called First Steps. In this step, we ask for some information so we can do all the technical work for our students completely done for you. But again, even after all this, and to get our questions answered, we need regular coaching by expert mentors. So we conduct a weekly coaching where we answer all the questions of our students. But hey, do you see something missing here? Yes, money is missing. And that's why our students get an opportunity to earn high-ticket commission from our program. And that's how these beginner students earn high-ticket affiliate commissions from our program. You don't have to worry about it. There is a complete training that shows you step by step what exactly we do, how we do, and how our 99% done for you system can help you make money like this. The training link is dropped in the description below. Enjoy learning the full system step by step. And at the end, if you think it's a good program, it fits your need, want, and lifestyle, then just follow through and sign up to the program. And if you still have questions, you can click right here and chat with this AI chatbot. It is trained to give you all the information you need. And if you're still not satisfied, send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook and ask me any questions that you might have. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. We'll see you there. If this video was good, click the like button, share with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Make sure you switch on the notification bell button. And to learn more money techniques, watch these videos and these videos. And we will see you on the next one.